Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel.
What is going on, Mr. Tucci? Oh,
man. Ryan stealing, homie.
I know, man.
It's red wine. I mean, white wine.
White wine. Oh, dude, I got the dunks, bro. I went holiday.
Dude,
I got the dunks right here, getting that energy in me. You know, flowing. I had to tonight. I had to break out a few things, Tucci.
What'd you have to break out, bro? Of jail?
I got the Charlie Brown tree behind me.
Dude, I got the Charlie Brown tree.
I got my little leg lamp because I can't get the big one in here. And I put up some my little Christmas LEDs. I got Santa. I got the snowman. It's crazy.
I got you in the monitor over here this time, bro.
Craziness is going on over here. Look at that. Look at that. It's a fun show tonight. We got it's becoming a crowdfunding tradition. Dude. Started in 2019. Continued in 2020, and we're back here in 2021. This better continue. I want to be like an old man being like welcoming this guest on. You know, we can't hear each other because we're, you know, continuing this tradition of crowdfunding of a great series called BRIC-A-BRAC. BRIC-A-BRAC. BRIC-A-BRAC, my man.
BRIC-A-BRAC, the boy, man. He's our Christmas boy.
Yes,
he's a Christmas miracle. And we have to have him deliver a little Christmas miracle this year.
He's our little Christmas miracle that we met 3 years ago with a shepherd.
But everyone, a little babe.
Just a baby. Let's welcome Mr. Ryan Haack to the show.
Hi,
Ryan,
guys.
welcome back.
One of our favorite guests,
thanks for having me on. Thank you, guys. It's always fun. Love your guys' show.
Thanks. First time caller, first time listener. Welcome.
First time, long time.
I know, man. We've had you back on with BRIC-A-BRAC 1 3 years ago. You know, we had you back on for 2, and I think even you did a campaign for what was it, 1 and 2, and now we're here. We're with 3, and I got to tell you, man, this is a crazy Christmas adventure. And, you know, you were nice enough to resend the digitals to me. I read through them again. We're going to kind of go through it a bit tonight as we kind of go through this journey. But, dude, God, I love it.
Thank you, man.
I absolutely love it. Your mind is messed up. What do you do at night? How do you think of these things?
You know, I just like Christmas. You know, I think I really have always liked Christmas. And I think that's really where it sprang from, like just the desire to make the ultimate Christmas special story. Like, what does it look like? Like, you can take like all the Rankin Bass, like, you know, the Rudolph and the Frosty and stuff. But like, what does it look like if you add that to like Star Wars? Like, make a massive war going on and then like actually make these characters like kind of full, like in-depth characters sort of, and like make them kind of bring them to a comic book aesthetic. What is that like? And so that I've never seen that before, really. I mean, I think people do that with Santa Claus a lot, but this book does not really focus on Santa Claus really at all. He's really like a background character. And so it focuses on the little guys, the lesser known guys. And so it's really fun. And it's just a whole lot of action and adventure. And yeah, that's kind of where it came from, though, is my love for Christmas, though.
Oh, so you like Christmas. You love Christmas, don't you? Don't you, Mr. Haack?
Is it the gifts? Is it what is it about Christmas?
It's the giving, you know, and it's also like the aesthetics too. You know, I think I think everyone loves like, you know, the lights, and it's a good time for storytelling too. Like I feel like almost all my favorite movies happen during Christmas too for some reason. It's just a great backdrop, you know, colorful, fun.
I feel like it's the most depressing holiday of the year, Ryan. I do, because there's so much joy, right? It's like having a once a year night, like, you know, just like one night stand where it's like, wow, this is amazing. It's passionate, so much giving and getting and everyone having a great time. And then the next morning it's all over.
It's all over.
And that's it. And then it's kind of like, oh crap, a new year's starting.
Right. Well, yeah, that sucks. It definitely sucks. Like the 26 does kind of suck. Like, that's why we should all embrace like the 12 days of Christmas and Hanukkah too, and then like advent calendars, and then you have like 30 days of celebration, 30 days of gifts. If you like add Hanukkah and Christmas and the 12 days of Christmas and an advent calendar, you've got like 40 gifts. I mean, that might that might be enough, maybe.
It sounds like something that could cause like a black hole disturbance. I don't know if you can combine these things, Ryan.
It's possible. It's possible.
Can it happen, the great Tucci, the great teen sensation?
Anything can happen at Christmas, Scott.
Are you ready for Christmas, Billy?
I'm waiting. Okay, Debbie's not watching this, but I'm waiting for one thing, and I got to tell you, she's not going to watch this, because she's all stressed out because of Christmas. So I get her all these nice gifts, and then I get her. We have stocking stuffers. So in the stocking stuffers, we have real nice, like little things, like candy, and then little things, but. I got her something really nice and really special this year in her stocking stuffer. And then, if you know Scala, I've been trying to eat healthy. I've been on the Graham Nolan sort of keto diet with my wife's business, Arbonne, her 30 days of healthy living. And I've lost like 15 pounds.
You look great.
Dude, you look great.
You look great. That's because I had COVID.
You look great.
I lost 15 pounds from COVID.
Oh, shit. So I got her. So I've been telling her I've been eating all these nuts, that I've been eating lots of nuts, buying a lot of nuts and stuff like that, different nuts. And I said, holy shit. So Graham turned me on to the King's Hawaiian muffins, whatever the biscuits and all, the rolls and all. I said, they make nuts too from Hawaii. So I'm like, I said, they're amazing. So I've been telling her about this. This is what I've been eating. Even, she doesn't see the cans I buy and stuff. So Scala, when she gets her little stocking stuffer and she sees the one gift that's going to make her cry and make her all happy and everything like that, the last gift in the stocking stuffer, Scala, is going to be this jar of nuts, right? Because it says King's Nuts, right? Yeah. And then when she opens the nuts, it's not going to be nuts in there.
Oh, it's going to be one of those.
It's
snakes.
The three snakes in the can. Snakes in the can.
She's gonna punch you in the face.
Mr. Hawk, I don't know if you know it's snakes in the can.
Yeah, I do.
It's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest. I can't wait. So I told Matthew. Matthew's all excited, so we're gonna watch it. She goes like, and she's snakes in a can. Come on!
I want to be there for that. I want to be able to fly on the wall.
Andrew Wilson, snakes in a can.
You need to set up a streaming camera. Okay.
I have to stream it live,
dude. Stream it live because you all are about to see the most perfect uppercut that anyone ever encounters.
Ever.
When Debbie knocks the shit out of Billy.
I'll record it and then I'll post it. I do set up my camera on the tripod every Christmas and show the kids opening up, and it's the foyer where we open the presents up and where a Christmas tree is. So I will do that, but I'm just real. But that's the one thing that hasn't come yet. And I
better get here. You're running out of time, dude.
Yeah, bro. I
have
to go to Spencer's in the mall. Is this still Spencer's gift? Is that still real?
It's a real place. I don't know if your mall has it still. Do malls exist anymore? I don't even know.
I don't know.
There's like only one here now. All of them are closing down. But let's talk about a true gift that's going to keep on giving, and hopefully will continue what I've labeled as the crowdfunding Christmas tradition.
Yes.
With BRIC-A-BRAC. And this started off in 2019.
That's right.
It was your first crowdfunding campaign for this amazing book. And first, right off the bat, visually, I'm going to scroll through this really quick, people, just so you can see how amazing the interior is on this. And I mean, and then when you actually get your hands on a copy and read it, you're going to see how everything pairs beautifully. And just as everything, this is one where issue 1 is out, issue 2 is out. This current live campaign right now is for issue 3. And, unlike some movies, I have to say, the sequel's better. I'm waiting for the third part. You can definitely see growth as a creator, Ryan, from issue 1 to issue 2. Nice, graceful, how it should be, and just an absolute beautiful told story. So let's jump into this tradition, and we're going to get people on this because you're going to start producing this once a year. I'm holding you to it.
Oh yeah, I will.
New issue every year. So issue 1, what is going on in the world of BRIC-A-BRAC?
Yeah, so at this point, this is like where we began with our main character. So like he is kind of in a all the kids of this planet, there's a group of kids that are being protected by the sugar plum fairies. Basically, they're kind of like separated from the rest of the world because just they kind of are, they're their mothers, really. They don't really have parents. They're just kind of kids that.
That's so sad.
Like a Lost Boys?
Kind of like a Lost Boys situation,
Nice.
yeah. And then so basically he's just wanting to leave this place because he's 10 years old now. And so he's like, oh, I want to go out into the world. But the fairies know that there's not something bad going on outside of, there's a war going on, basically.
Ooh.
And so unfortunately, in the next page, this war kind of comes to their safe haven and via the Nutcrackers that are basically trying to take over the planet for their own nefarious purposes, really just because they feel like it's their time to, Father Christmas has been in control for so long, and now it's their time to be in control. And they've been getting resources and weapons from an outside being from another planet far away. And so that's why they have all this technology that they're, able to use on other people. And yeah, so they capture the kids because they have knowledge about where Father Christmas may be because he's in hiding right now and they want to end him. They want to kill him. And basically, yeah, they capture the sugar plum fairies because they have powers. And it's really just the send off of our character. He has to go on this mission to basically, save his friends who do get kidnapped and find Father Christmas because Father Christmas has the ability, at least he thinks, to stop this war, to use his magic to become this warrior that he used to be and basically stop this war. But obviously there's a lot of characters and things that get in the way. The Nutcrackers are super powerful, but there's an even more powerful being behind them who has so many tricks up his sleeve, and he's about to completely unleash them on these unsuspecting creatures who really they're not prepared for this. They don't really know what war is, and they're just like an innocent planet that used to be peaceful and now suddenly thrown into this huge conflict. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah,
and I love the stylization of your artist.
Yeah, Raphael Sam is his name.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible work. The colors, your letterer, everything is just so professional, Ryan, with this book.
It's one of the most adorable books. And I know you've only been doing this for, 3 years now, 4 years maybe? I comment on how young you are every year. But, Scholar, this is one of the best looking comics.
It really is
of any level.
I'm no joke. It really is. And it's definitely an all ages book. It truly is. But the way you've developed the characters, from Garrett, who's the main character, we'll talk a little bit more about issue 2 with the next character that comes in. But just the design of how you took the concept of the Nutcrackers, right, and how they were, kind of trying to take over, Planet Christmas here, pretty much. And that's the development. It's very genius how you put all this stuff together in just small little things. I don't want to give away much because I really want people to back this. And it's funny, one main reason why I backed, the bundle here is because I want, I actually want it for my kids because I think they'll really enjoy this over time. And visually, aesthetically, it's absolutely amazing. The colors. I mean, just like, the things you guys came up with, like, look at how are these caves lit up with these jellyfish?
Yeah.
Like, just simple things that you guys put together, and just the aesthetics of this world is incredible, Ryan. I absolutely love it. And I love the rough yet detailed artwork. It looks like Christmas, but it's not, but it's like but there's points where it's like we're just in a cave, but it looks like Christmas. You've captured such a beautiful aesthetic with an amazing script.
Yeah. I think you're right. Like it does, because you look at again, it's kind of the Rankin Bass thing too, where it's like, they're in different settings, but it does still feel like Christmas. It feels like the way the characters speak, or there's certain abilities, or the way the characters are dressed, or the lighting too. Like I think the vibrant colors is a big, especially with issue 1, as you'll see as we go on with issue 1. Like when we get to Christmasville, it's very like, it kind of is reminiscent of like the Nightmare Before Christmas when he goes to that Christmas world. It's just everything is completely different than what it looked like in Halloween Town, like just super vibrant and colors everywhere, and there's dragons flying in the sky, and it's just really, really I think the colors too, like, make it that kind of a Christmassy vibe. Give it kind of a.
Definitely. Now, I gotta ask you though, how long did it take for you to actually get this first issue written?
Well, honestly, not that long. Me and Raphael and Tom met in 2018. We all met. I met Raphael on ArtStation, which, again, if you're a comic book writer, go on ArtStation, because you will find artists who are hungry to collaborate. Just that's something that I just want to say, or on Instagram or on Twitter. But definitely ArtStation. And then Tom, I met through an anthology, which is another way that you can meet artists too. But we met each other, and I started being like, guys, I want to make this story about Christmas, and I started sending them ideas, and we came up with the way different characters would look. And then that summer 2019, we just started making pages. We made about 6 pages for the campaign. This was one of them, this page here. And I think like people just really gravitated towards it. And I mean, again, like you kind of find an artist like that. I don't know how to explain it. Just he really captured that idea of what I wanted the book to look like. And this page is evidence of it. Like, this is exactly how I wanted. I couldn't imagine another artist like coming in and taking this specific arc. Because I mean, in the future, you know, we might, when we do a new arc and with a different tone, it may be a different artist, but it's still going to be the same vibrant, fun, fantastical colors. And I just think it's great. It's great. I'm really proud of what we've been able to do. And I think it looks professional, like you said. And
I have to say, again, like another thing that surprised me, and you know, sorry to spoil for anyone that hasn't read it, is, you know, a Snowman Spider.
I know.
I've never, like, that never crossed my mind. I've never seen anything like this. And it's, again, just something like, it's like whimsical, it's Christmas, but it's like, if you actually dig deep, you create almost like some haunting images, but made them innocent, you know? But then I'm like, oh, what are they though? Like, does this turn into something bigger down the road? Because
he is coming back in issue 3.
We're in a war, right? We're in a war. What else do some of these creatures do? Which is really cool, because think of that. You're capturing a mindset where you're really making the reader think. Like, there's not too many stories that, especially all age books, where like I go through, I'm like, oh, that's a good story. But ones where I'm like, oh, what is he going to do with this character? Because they can't create something like this and only see it once.
Yeah, he is in issue 3, by the way. He is in issue 3. So I will say that.
That's awesome. And I saw a comment here. It said from Devil Flyer, turn him on to some older Christmas classics, Billy. Well, let me tell you something. Ryan knows his Christmas.
He knows his Christmas.
Because you will see bits and pieces of influence from Christmas classics and just all gamuts of really Christmas. So definitely you guys should be backing this. It is a cool
I
read.
just backed it, and I'm gonna have to pop off for a second and pop back on, because I can't find the screen on this PC, the Streamyard screen.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you. And
it's on the other monitor, Billy.
It's showing up in the little picture, Scala. I'm looking at you scrolling right now. You see the little bric-a-brac world.
We're in the bottom, bro. See the bottom 3?
Yeah, but am I sharing my screen? Is that what I did on accident?
No, I'm doing it. What are you doing?
Dude, I see it right now. I see it right now, and I can't get this page to pop open.
What page are you trying to pop open, bro?
I'm
you on my
stream? I'm on my. Let me close out the bric-a-brac.
Close out
my Google, and let me hit this one. It's not showing up. Let me hit it again.
Daniel Russell,
Scala,
looks
it's
like a
all
fun
the way
read.
over to where the third monitor should be. No. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. So this is, you know, so we're in issue 1.
I'm sorry, Scala. I'm sorry, guys. How do I quit out of? Wait a minute.
Just close your entire browser out and come back in.
Yeah, but how do I like with my Mac? I can just do Command Quit. How do I close?
Control Alt. Well, what are you trying to do?
I just want to. I see the damn image right. I hate fucking.
What
PCs.
image do you see?
I see the page.
What page?
Our page right now. I see our stream right now.
So you see
in the little
StreamYard?
box. In the little box. The StreamYard is showing up in the little box.
So click the little box.
I just want to quit Chrome. How do I quit Chrome?
Do Control Alt Delete.
Control Alt Delete? Where the fuck is
God
delete?
damn this white wine.
No, it's these fucking PCs. Everything's so complicated with this fucking
It's easy.
crap.
Hit Control Alt Delete on your computer.
Where's delete? I don't have delete. I have control. I have enter. I have shift. There's no delete button.
There's a delete on your keyboard.
Where on the
dude.
keyboard is delete?
It's usually with insert, home, page up, and it's like right above the arrow
It's
keys.
not there.
Typically,
It's not there.
I don't know. How do you not have a delete key? What kind of
I have
keyboard?
no
do you
idea.
have?
It's a fucking PC, and it's my son's gaming keyboard. He gave me. Oh, Dad, try this keyboard. There's no delete.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what you're doing. I
Oh
don't know what you're doing right now.
I fucking hate this.
What do you?
You're all the way in between monitors. That's what it is, because I have 2 monitors.
So drag the window over.
Hang on. I'll do it. I can do it. Don't mind me.
Boom.
Recently closed. I'm going to close.
Use a hammer, the great Renzini says.
Great Renzini doesn't know shit about PCs either. He hates
You
them.
don't know shit. You don't know shit.
I can maximize. I'm going to maximize it.
There you go.
There we go. I got it. Oh, I got to maximize. I don't want to All right.
You good? You good?
Sorry.
All right. All right, Ryan. So we were talking about BRIC-A-BRAC 1. Obviously, there's the war is now taken over into Garrett's world, right? And
Right.
They're heading through. So, as part is one of the probably the best perk I would say that you can get if you're new to this is the featured tier, which gives you digital and physical copies of issues 1 through 3
For only
for everyone out
$30.
there. For only $30. I was like going to talk to you after the show and be like, only $30, dude. Listen, you got to bring that up.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right.
He's doing it for the love of just creating people.
Do it for the love of bric-a-brac.
For the BRIC-A-BRAC. There you go.
I already have
Which
so
is a
many of the
candy.
books here, so it's like all of number 1 and 2. I have like 50 of each, so it's kind of like, I only really, if only 100 people back that, then I only have to print like 50 more. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll chat. We'll chat. I'll send you
Help
my
a brother
consulting
out,
fees.
please.
That's 7 candy canes. All right.
7 candy canes.
7 candy canes.
7 candy canes.
So again, like here we go. What are we talking about? Your first issue was so professional, right? Someone new coming into the game. Your first book, so professional. I'm just saying it. Boom. Issue 2 here. Visually, you can see.
Yes.
Same artist, right?
But
Same.
actually, this is Tom Barton. This is
Is this different? Okay.
This is the cover artist, but as you say, he's very complimentary.
Very
to
complimentary.
Raphael Style. Right, but I think he has thicker lines. But again, very complimentary. This is the guy. He's worked for League. He works on League of Legends stuff. He is incredible. Again, everyone should follow him. Tomo_Tron on Instagram. Follow him. He's incredible. He has some of the most far out concept characters I've ever seen. So yeah, follow him. But anyway, Tom Barton is his name. And
beautiful interiors. Again, though, it's just a production improvement of the book.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a backup story about Jack Frost. So it was kind of cool to have.
Which was great. It was a great introduction to the book because it then kind of it was like having a little bit of a prequel moment, right? Like a flashback that brought us, even before issue 1. And then beautifully transitioned into bringing us back to the timeline we needed to be in. Again, very well written, very well executed. And again, just gorgeous on the eyes, dude. I love, like, this is, I'm shilling the shit out of this, people, because like I really like this. And I have since I met Ryan. And I've said this to him every time he's been on the show. Like, this is what I'm expecting one year that I'm going to see like on Netflix or something. Like, they've actually adapted this to an animated Christmas special, because this has the potential to really adapt into another media.
Absolutely.
And should, and ultimately I could foresee that happening for you, especially as more issues come out and more of this arc starts to show itself. Because each book is great, but you're still, from issue 1 and 2, we're still building up to something that, dude, I'm so hungry, I'm drooling for more. Like, I told you, it's like torture. You give an amazing product, then at the end you did such a great job, you really do want more.
Yeah, that's the goal.
But wait, there's more.
Ding. Now tell us, all right, so where are we now though with issue 2 though? Where's this story continuing? Because right off the bat, for everyone here that's looking at the first page, again, not too much, not much of a spoiler, just so we can talk about some characters. We do have the introduction of Jack Frost.
Right, that's right. And so basically there's this character, Jack Frost, at first he's kind of like an elf, so very much Rankin Bass. Like that's what he looked like in the Rankin Bass books or the movies, you know, with that special Jack Frost. And then we see that this character from another planet has crash landed in a spaceship. So he's from another planet and he's like, oh, I need help. So again, this is a planet that's really never had any connection to the outside world. So it's kind of a big event. So suddenly, like Jack Frost brings this character to Father Christmas's castle. And so they have a big meal and, you know, so that goes on. This is when everything's peaceful in this planet. And suddenly, like, this character, this Caesar character from another planet, he kind of starts to talk to them about, well, you know, your planet's very vulnerable to outside forces, and you really should kind of try to protect yourself with new weapons, and I can offer you all these weapons in exchange for your Christmas spirit. So like, it's kind of like he's doing this deal, this bargain with them, because Christmas spirit in this planet is like the Force. It's like how Yoda describes the Force. It binds us. It, you know, the Earth breeds it. And so basically, when you take it away, a lot of, you know, first off, Father Christmas loses his power, and then the people in the planet, they just kind of lose their morale. And suddenly these nutcrackers, they look at this as this new technology as a means of taking over the planet, something they've secretly always wanted to do. Because the main nutcracker, General Allman, has always had this anger towards Father Christmas, like a suppressed anger. And suddenly he has all these new weapons and he's taken all the Christmas spirit, and he is going to wreak havoc because he wants to be the main guy. And so, yeah, the nutcrackers take over. And Jack Frost, unfortunately, you know, he was like, oh, we need to use these weapons to protect ourselves. But then obviously the plan backfired and people lied to him, and his friends ended up getting hurt in the end. And so he kind of, an emotional scene, turns into this Jack Frost Gollum character, because he's kind of, you know, his tears turn him into this character that he kind of can't take himself out of. So yeah, he's this big Gollum creature that's kind of sad. He has like a sad backstory, because he is like kind of a tragic character. He's really didn't realize that this would happen. And so basically the rest of the story is him trying to redeem himself from this action, because his teaming up with this Caesar character did kind of, him bringing this Caesar character to Father Christmas really did start this entire war. I mean, he is kind of responsible indirectly for it. So his whole story is a little complicated, and obviously in issue 2, he has a massive battle with the Nutcracker, the main Nutcracker, which unfortunately for him doesn't end so well. But yeah, so that's him. That's his little backstory.
Yeah, no, incredible. I love, and again, very ingenious concept. You know, and when you guys back this and receive this, you'll see how the whole transition takes place. And then again, it's just some funny humor, kind of as we transition back into our timeline. Very funny here. And
so these are the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, which again, this is really our only scene with them in this book, but with this next book, they are going to be really expanded upon. They're in jail right now because they're being captured by Good King Wenceslas for certain reasons I won't necessarily go into. Yeah. Let's just say that Good King Wenceslas is looking for someone, looking for a person, like a kind of like a messiah, because he's basically he's the religious guy in this planet Christmas. You know, we have to have a religious guy. And so he's kind of a zealot. And anyway, we'll go into him in issue 3. But yep. And so we just come back to our characters on their journey. And kind of running about trying to find Father Christmas. And they run into some bad guys in the Poinsettia Forest here, which is pretty fun. And the colors on this particular page and the next one just really pop, I think. They do,
really beautiful. And it just shows like the color. What's great about what your color study you guys developed is, you know, again, as you're going to different parts of this world, your colors reflect that. You know,
exactly.
And rightfully so. You know, and you guys capture that well as you transition with your scenes and different, you know, parts. Like when we were in I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, don't give away,
I know. I'm gonna actually stop scrolling. I've been trying to like stop at a certain point just so we don't give too much, because the good stuff is starting to come up in this book. But yeah, man, this is great. So let's jump into you know, we talked about issue 1, we talked about issue 2. Now let's talk about the campaign. Do you want me to start off? Do you want to play the video first? Do you want to chat?
Sure.
What do you want to do?
Sure, why not? Why not?
All right, let's play
It's
this
short
video.
but sweet. It's like 30 seconds, so I'm warning you.
Hey, that's the way it is, man. There you go.
When we last visited Planet Christmas, the Nutcrackers were at the height of their powers, but the tables are turning. A secret enemy has been manipulating the battle from behind the scenes, and now his plan for intergalactic domination is about to be put into effect. Our hero Garrett will encounter new friends and unlikely allies who might help him defeat the planet-conquering warlord, but there's no telling if they'll make it out alive. This 25-page third issue is fully illustrated by Raphael Sam, lettered by the talented Eric Hodson, and written by myself, Ryan Haack. Back this book and enter the fantastical yet dangerous world of BRIC-A-BRAC.
Nice, short, sweet, and right to the point.
Short, sweet, and to the point, bro.
Yeah.
So you have 17 days left to go. You're currently at 74 backers. Your goal is $6,000, so you'll get there. You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
And anyone that's watching this live and that is watching this recorded, if you're a streamer like us, please invite Ryan on your show.
Please,
Start promoting
absolutely.
the book. This is great. Ryan's on INDIEGOGO. He's one of the good guys. Support what he's doing. Viewers out there, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you can do, just grab that. There's little things here. You click these and you can share. It brings you right over to share links and everything to help expand this. And 'tis the season, my friends. It's the holiday season, and BRIC-A-BRAC number 3 is here. So let's keep this crowdfunding Christmas tradition going with Ryan. And let's jump into this, Ryan. Tell us about issue 3.
Yeah, so issue 3 is definitely where most of the battle happens. I have to say there's probably about 10 to 12 pages of fighting in this book, whereas it's kind of a departure from the rest of the series because of, there's really, except for like the big battle with Jack Frost, and I'll show a page, the battle with Jack Frost and the main Nutcracker, there really aren't any, this is just a 1v1 battle, with Jack Frost and the main Nutcracker, but this is really a big battle with many different factions. The Nutcrackers, Father Christmas makes an appearance in his fully powered form, and the elves, and we've got Good King Wenceslas and the Christmas militia fighting each other, and it's going to be awesome. And then obviously we have this main bad guy who's sort of enacting his plot. We have Good King Wenceslas who's trying to capture Garrett for certain reasons and for a certain purpose that he thinks he may serve, but obviously Garrett isn't, the Messiah. He's just a kid. And then the Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and Future are also involved, and they are a little different than we've seen them before. But yeah, it's just a really cool book. And obviously this cover kind of hints at what's going to happen in the issue. Yeah. Why is the Nutcracker working alongside them? What is that all about? And then are they going to team up, or what's going on here? So this kind of hints towards what's happening. And then this is our Good King Wenceslas print, which comes with every single physical book.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, and he has his knights, and it's, again, if you look closely, this is actually Frazetta style. Actually, it's the Conan piece of him on top of all the skulls. With
it's an homage, yes.
It is, yeah. It's with the naked woman next to him. That's a Frazetta kind of piece, if you will. So
hang on.
Nice. Thanks.
Thank you.
I know you guys like Frazetta because you guys
love
have him on.
Love Frazetta. You should too.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I definitely do. I'm trying to get some of his art.
The man was a genius.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he did a She cover, I think.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
That must have been cool.
It was all right.
If you're into that sort of stuff.
And
this is where it all began.
This was last year. No, I'm kidding. This was a while ago.
Dude, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I just try to bring out a Christmas picture every year,
Mm-hmm. So I gotta ask, man. So how has your family enjoyed the success of BRIC-A-BRAC?
Well, here we are. But yeah, so basically, those are the shirts. By the way, my family with the shirts that I bought. I made for them. We're making them for everyone now with the new cover, the one with the fire. But yeah, they love it, man. It's super cool that they really enjoy it, and I think that my grandma loves it, my aunts, and all these, and my friends. And I mean, I just love the support for the book. I think it's a really positive, good feeling book, and I'm glad that everyone enjoys it. I love to hear when their kids read it. That's the goal. I remember when my mom would read me a great illustrated version of of the night before Christmas, you know, but on Christmas Eve, like it would be the biggest honor for this book to be read to kids on Christmas Eve, you know, to me.
Yeah.
Like that is magical to me, you know, just like my mom read it to me, you know. So I just think that is that's the goal. So
awesome. And Daniel Russell just
a great looking page. It really is.
Is this fan art?
Yeah, this is fan art. This is actually
fan art. Looks great.
Look at this. Yeah, I was just scrolling through. All this is fan art. Is this all fan art?
This is all fan art. Yes.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, these are some awesome fan arts from some awesome
This
people.
is so cool. I love that.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
I'm curious. What is your passion with comics as far as what is your goal for a career in comics?
Well, you know, I just graduated college in August and I'm doing real estate. I just moved to Jersey. I used to live in Manhattan or Brooklyn, and now I'm in Jersey City, and just started doing real estate. Like I just got my license and stuff. So basically I'm just going to do real estate and try to, you know, be successful in that as a main career. But like, I want to do it because I want to have, you know, money to do comic books. I want to eventually open a gym one day. I want to eventually, you know, make all kinds of things, like different entrepreneurial things. And I just always have loved comics. And I don't know if I'll ever like be like, oh, it's going to be my main career, but I definitely want to have a career where I have the money to be able to make a comic book, 2 comic books, 3 comic books a year, and do it on Indiegogo and really be able to fund most of it myself. There's no hassle of like, oh my gosh, I have to make so much money to like get this. You know, I just want it to be, even if I only like my goal is only $1,000, I would be happy if the book is done and I can pay for it on my own. Like that.
Get your idea out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you got a great story because you like a real estate, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
just delivered a book that won, the 2022 Eisner Award.
Right, exactly. So that's the goal. Like just to be able to. It's really a hobby, but I really enjoy comic books, and I think like telling stories, and you know, it's like it's just something I enjoy a lot. You know, I think that it's just God-given talent. I think I have for storytelling. It's something I enjoy. And I just think something I will continue to do. So that's kind of my focus, is just do whatever I like, you know, not necessarily like focusing, because again, I used to try to focus on comic books. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to write comic books. But then I realized like, I feel like I have more, I can do more. Like, I feel like I can, instead of just writing comic books all day, I feel like I can do more. I can produce comic books. I can maybe make a comic book company and actually employ people, you know, artists like yourselves, or, you know, just, you know, there's so much, I feel like I have more of a position than that. I love comic books so much. And yeah, I don't know.
This is not a bad strategy, buddy.
No, it's not a bad strategy. And what's cool about your strategy is you seem very patient with it. Like, or you come off that way as like, you know, if this is how I'm producing books right now, and I'm going to focus on building a career that will help fund this. And, you know, whichever, you know, you just kind of want to, like you said, different entrepreneurial things. And as one may take over in this direction, maybe you can stop doing this because this will take over this. But you want to keep doing a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like you have a good balance on it, where most guys are like, I need to produce so many books, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. And I got to get in front of this person because I want this to be a series on a streaming service. I want this to be a movie, or this is my script, but no one's buying it, so let me make it into a graphic novel. And it seems like you got a good grip on things, it seems.
Yeah, that's the thing I love about independent comic books, is like I can do whatever I want. Like this whole thing with like, I was kind of nervous about this Wenceslas character because he does have like a religious goal, and I was like, you know, if I was the publicist at a different company, I doubt they would let me do that. But the ability to have this platform and actually tell the story the way it should be told, because why can't we talk about Jesus? Like, I mean, I know that it's not like, but it's about Christmas. Like, how can you not talk about Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all these different things in a Christmas book? You know, like So there's things like that, and you know, I want to promote the book to people I want to promote it to, people who are passionate about comics. I don't care what your beliefs are. Like, if people, you know, how there's all this controversy about that whole thing, and like, if you like comic books and if you like my book,
buy it.
Please back
it.
Business. You know? It's a business. Like, I am so enthusiastic about. I love that people enjoy it. Like that wakes me up in the morning. I'm so happy to do it. You know, I'm sure you guys feel the same way about your show and your books, and it's just an amazing feeling. You know. Yeah,
definitely. It's always great when people enjoy the things you put a lot of time in to create and do, and you're welcoming them into worlds you build.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what's better than that? You know,
there's nothing, especially when they make fan arts for you. It's like, there's nothing more. There's no better compliment, I feel like, than someone putting their effort or their money into your thing. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
a very, very special project. IP. It really is.
Thank
The
you.
whole
Thank
thing.
you.
I mean, you've heard me say this. You're an extraordinary young man. You really are.
Thank
should be
you.
proud of
Thank
yourself.
you.
Yeah, it's very good. So yeah, continue going on. We wish you the best of luck with the campaign. I know you'll make goal. Definitely try to get on some more streams, get it out there.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas is next week. We got to
I
make goal by
know.
next week, people. It's Christmas.
Yeah, come on.
Well, it does end on New Year's Day, or actually the day after. So I mean, if we need to, I mean, it's still the holiday season.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a definitely weird thing where it's like, I just didn't have enough pages in November to launch, and like I honestly wanted to try and launch in December just to see what it would be like, because I was always like, I want to be like in the thick of the Christmas season instead of just like, oh, in November, no, I'm like in it. So I think it's worked so far, but we are almost halfway through this, and I do hope we make it. Just got to get on as many shows as possible and spread the word, and
that's it.
We'll
do the same. We'll spread the links, on our social media as well. Frank Amazing doing that, posting that up, and we'll continue to help push it. And man, good luck. Again, it really is, guys. No joke. I've read the books. Seriously, it's good stuff. Definitely take the chance. The price is great. I mean, you get 3 books for $30. That's $10 a book. Plus, you're getting the digitals of those as well. Normally, the one digital copy alone on most campaigns is $10. So, I mean, you can't really beat that. So there's no harm in $30 right there. Boom, $30. BRIC-A-BRAC physical bundle. 1, 2, 3 digital, physical, good king print. I mean, come on, make it happen, people. Make it happen. It's not even a question. There's no doubt there. But hey, man, Ryan, again, thanks so much for coming on the show. It was great having you on. Good luck with this.
Thank you.
As other stories, other things you start to develop come out, please reach out to us. And you're always welcome to hang out on the stream if you're ever interested.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I love your guys' shows, and you guys always have cool stuff going on. So.
All right, man. Well, hey, happy holidays to everyone out there. Tomorrow night, we'll have an episode of Crowdfunding Comics. And then Friday night, I'm going to be chatting with, and if Billy has time, I'm going to have Matt Hawkins on. Cyberforce 30th Anniversary Omnibus Volume 1 is out right now, funding on Kickstarter. So we're going to have the president of Top Cow on. He's definitely an awesome guy, one of the good guys, doing amazing things out there.
What time's he coming on?
I'm probably going to do like 9 o'clock, I was thinking.
Okay.
I got to talk to him and double check because I got to get the time. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to Ontario or not. I think there's a convention. So I got to reply back to his email, but he's definitely in for Friday to do something.
Perfect.
So I'll get more details. Then tomorrow night, we got some great creators on. Adam will be on tomorrow night. And if you're familiar with Adam Lawson, guys, really quick before we head out, head on over to INDIEGOGO. Check out Kids and Monsters in demand. For quite some time, I'm sure. I see everything getting produced. Another awesome all ages book, very creative. If you're ever a Ben 10 fan or something along those lines, this is cool. This is very cool. I've had many, I've known about this before it hit INDIEGOGO. Adam has kind of kept me looping the development, and it's a fun book. So after you back, BRIC-A-BRAC 3, and you have some extra cash, back Kids and Monsters.
It's not a lot.
And if you still need another gift for yourself or another comic book fan, that She Omnibus is still in demand.
You're too
$60.
kind.
$60. Because once this campaign's done, there's going to be a 40% increase on this.
That's right.
So, get it now while it's $60. The book is gorgeous. I can attest to it. I've seen things. People. I've actually talked to the guy.
And that book is being printed right now. It will be delivered to us at the studio on January 7th. We start fulfilling Scala on January 10th, the Monday.
Yes.
So we're over 183 grand on INDIEGOGO alone. Thank you guys. You're just, I don't even know what to say. I just don't know what to say. You guys are wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, so keep going. Keep supporting those indie creators, people. We're in the golden age, right? Golden age of crowdfunding comics. So again, Ryan, thanks so much for coming on. Billy, as always, it's a blast streaming with you. And everyone will see you tomorrow night with the Crowdfunding Comics episode. Look out for those promos on Twitter, Facebook, and on YouTube. And we got some cool guests tomorrow night, some first timers, and you want to get some exposure because that's what we need to do. We need to get some more exposure out there for up and coming creators that are trying to break into the crowdfunding scene. So everyone, have yourselves a great night. Happy holidays to you, Mr. Ryan Haack. And again, a beautiful book. Looking forward to issue 3, and keep on trucking. No cap, as Ryan said. No cap. I thought that would sound funny. Billy.
It's
All right, whatever. Have a good night, everyone.
Hey everyone. Thank you for joining us on Pop XP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you soon.